Hello again YouTube, it's me, Rabbit of Hell. I was using a rather uncommon set lately, and since it did great I thought it was a perfect opportunity to bring out another moveset video for my channel. So, this is my set. It's a fully defensive Escavalier. The EV spread is kind of self-explanatory. It has 252 HP EVs, 252 defense, and the last 4 EVs in special defense. For the ability I chose shell armor, since we all know critical hits are the enemy of every war. Shell armor is a nice and easy way to avoid those unnecessary and always nasty critical hits and enable us to stall the opponent for a lot longer time. I choose a relaxed nature because sometimes I run into a trick room team, and with a relaxed instead of an impish nature and 0 speed IVs, Escavalier can actually outslow even Slowkings, Delix, Dustnor, Dustklops, or whatever the opponent has in his trick room team. That is, as long as none of them has an Iron Ball, but I didn't see those too often. The only notable slower Pokemon other than Escavalier are Munchlax, Ferroseed or Shuckle, but I think none of them really want to take on this set. The move set consists of Knockoff to get rid of the opposing team's key items such as leftovers on walls or sashes or scarves. Toxic Protect to efficiently wear down the opposing walls. And lastly, X-Scissor for additional damage as it is stab, and Escavalier has a base 135 attack stat, which is nothing really to scoff at. What you will really need on your team if you're using an Escavalier is a good reliable fire resistance, the obvious cause being Escavalier's 4x weakness to fire. I used to have a Flareon on the same team as my Escavalier, which works really nice since Flareon has the Flash Fire ability, and great threats to Escavalier such as Moltres, Typhlosion or Ambor and Magmortar are usually choiced in some way or the other. So if they try to hit your Escavalier with a fire move, you can easily switch in your Flareon or any other Pokemon with a Flash Fire ability, or a bulky water type will do the job. You can easily sponge the attack and force a switch. If you're unsure whether or not you should take an Escavalier into your next team, here I have a quick summary of Escavalier's biggest advantages. He has only one weakness, being his 4x weakness to fire. He has an immunity to poison, which is great. That means the opponent can't toxic you back. Toxic spikes are not a problem, and you can switch into any poison attack without second thought. He has base 105 special defense, which means he is not frail on the special side either. And lastly, his attack stat has a base 135, which means without any attack investments you still have 309 attack and can dish out some good damage with your stab X-Scissor. To end this quick overview, here are some pokes you should be cautious around. Lilligants. Most Lilligants carry the hidden power Rock, but some of them like to carry hidden power Fire. So try to find out which hidden power Lilligant has when you're facing it. The same can be said for Sigilyph. Some people like to run Heatwave on their Sigilyph, so try to apply pressure to them so they reveal their moveset to you before you switch in your Escavalier and lose it to a Heatwave. And finally, 2 Pokemon Escavalier can't really do anything to, which are Steelix and Qwilfish. You can't toxic them. Steelix has colossal defenses and Qwilfish intimidates you. Both resist your X-Scissor, so you can't really put a dent on them. All you can really do when you're facing them is knock off their leftovers, or respectively the Black Sludge, and switch out in another of your Pokemon. So this is it. This video is at its end, and thank you for taking the time and watching the video. If you liked the video, please give it a like, and If you have any suggestions or critique, please leave it in the comments and perhaps we will see again. Bye.